Alright, you guys, sorry, it took forever to finally get to a point where I could film this. First of all, notice my IBM is taken apart. The PS1, floppy drive's missing. I have that sitting right here. Ignore Friday the 13th in the background. Hard drive's missing, you already knew that. CMOS battery's down there. By the way, I actually, managed to fix that corrupted BIOS issue. I just had to remove the CMOS battery for, I think it was 1 minute, and reset it, and that worked. So first of all, let me get this floppy drive back in. Set the camera like this. Alright, scoot that back. So first of all, I do not understand this case. Basically how it works, there's this big long strip that goes along here, something like this, obviously lower, but this is where the floppy drive sits, right here. This is where it sits. And this floppy drive, by the way, I've never seen anything like it. I have yet to come across another floppy drive that has this on the bottom. I've never seen that. Anyway, let's get this floppy drive back in. So it goes in, I believe, like this. No, other way. Alright, line up the screw holes. Where is my screwdriver? There it is. They have these tiny little screws right here. You can't see it, but... Sorry, I was making sure the camera was working. Let's see. I believe that's how it lines up, is it? No, this... I believe that is it. This is really hard to do. I do not like the way this is. Let's see. This, what is that? Okay, that is a slotted. Is that slotted? Yes, it is. I'm trying to make sure this stays lined up. Okay, I think I need a smaller bit. Please stand by. Ow. Where's my set? Alright, there it is. Now I'm gonna need a smaller bit for that. I think I found it. I think this one... No, this one should work. Fixed. Hopefully this one should work better.
Can you pick up that thing that holds your crayon, please?
Sorry about that. Okay, you know what? I'm going to use this tiny little wrench. This is easier. I got this from my grandpa's house, by the way. It's a really, really tiny wrench I got right here. And just to give you an idea, it is tiny. Alright, turn this. It's going to take me longer because I have to... Sorry, excuse all the background noise. I know I've had to say that a lot because I don't have my own space to film, sadly. Turn. Turn. What happens if I try this side? Huh. Interesting. Is this as far as it turns? No, not yet. Let's see. How many more turns does... How many turns does this need? Okay, I think it's just about finished. And I believe that is done. Now time for the second screw. I'm sorry this is taking so stinking long. These screws are tiny and are near impossible to get in if you don't know what you're doing. The slots in these are really shallow, so the screwdrivers slip out really easily. Clip this on. Now I'm trying to get it to clip on so I can just do this. Ah, dumb fly. Alright, let's get this. That looks about right. I do not like this once again. The way this works is not easy to work on. Ow. The way this works is not easy to work on. Let's tighten this. Got it. Alright, the other screw, that's too big. That's not it, I believe. No. The bigger ones are drive screws, by the way. For any of you out there wondering. These little retaining screws are tinier than the drive screws themselves. The regular drive screws. Where did that wrench go? There we go. There it is. I think I can just set it like this now, and hopefully. Hey, can you shut the door, please? This is really hard to work on. Where is it? Thank you. This. Really hard. Why does this have to be hard?
1, 2, we got it.
My good boy. Mommy has a reward for you.
There we go.
Come home,
Hold it way down here. Alright. One more. And then that torture will be over. The rest will not be torture. Twist these in. There we go. I finally got that in. So hold it. There we go. Finally. That can be set over there for now. Now time to get this reinstalled. You just slip it through here, and you line it all up. Make sure that screw lines up. All right, it does. This bit out. The big bit is in. And time for the bigger screws. Let's see, this one, can you see this? Scoot that over. This one goes right here. That holds this entire bar in. I hope this really does work because this is a bit of a weird case design, so if this thing does not end up working, there's probably no way to put a completely different board in it because it's quite different than most computers of the time. Alright. There's two little screws at the front right here. Let's see, face it over this way. Here. Alright, there's a couple screws right here. You have to line them up just right. These are slotted, by the way. You probably can't see, the lighting sucks in here. They're slotted, but on the outside they're like hex bolts. I don't know how to explain them. They are weird screws. I've never seen anything like them. I'll try to put them in by hand first. Just get them in there. And turn it. Not gonna work. It in slightly. Thank you. Alright. Now I can start turning. Turn. I don't like working on computer cases like this because you really have to be precise, and whenever you get sweaty hands easily, that's not your best. That's not the best thing. You know what? I'm just gonna use this.
Here, play with him for a minute. Okay. Bye. I'll be back. Go with your Bubba. Take him. Get up.
Excuse all that.
Get that baby.
Come on.
Keep him occupied.
Sorry, excuse all that. Alright, finally got that screw in. This. There we go. I'm going to be running this thing open case, by the way. I'm not going to be putting the cover back on it. If I'm lucky, I can have this thing boot to DOS for me. Which, at that point, I will be really happy. And I don't exactly mean boot to DOS, I mean boot to the setup, because I actually have a setup disk made for it. Alright. That is all nice and packed in. Alright, plug it up. It's fine. Hey, Aiden. Where's the other? Oh, it was hooked up this entire time. And I actually just forgot. I need to... If this, don't mess with that, Bubba. Alright. Continuing on. I think this goes in... I can't remember. I think it goes in like this. Oh, these white cable's in the way. You gotta love these crowded cases. Alright, this should hook in like this.
Where'd it go?
There we go. Power connector. It's probably going to be a bit hard to get in. Connector. Alright. What the heck? Alright, I believe that the power connector is in.